get you. Okay.
So what we've done is we've repurposed a scuba bottle to provide a far longer source of enriched oxygen, enriched air. What we've done is we've taken medical grade oxygen and we've topped that up with air. The reason why we've gone a 60% mix is you can then get, you can breathe it for a longer period of 60% as opposed to 100% where you have to take oxygen breaks. So first I'm going to show you, we just have a converter. So we screw the converter in. Just make that finger tight. We then screw in the bullnose fitting, which then seals on there. We can set it on the side. So if you use the in-nose cannula, we can set it as low as 1, 2, or even 4 liters per minute. And I'll show you how to work out how many liters are in here. We have 207 bar multiplied by 11 liters, so we end up with about 2,300 liters. So if you divide that by 2 liters per minute, it's a lot of hours. So the in-nose cannula,
more or less how many hours?
so if we work that out, so 2,300 liters, so if we say 2,300 liters divided by 2 liters per minute, that's 1150 minutes. Divide that by 60, we've got 19 hours of continuous use.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
If you need to get a sudden hit, I would recommend then the full face. So I'm going to demonstrate both of these and the settings.
Yeah.
Okay. So we then screw in our, what we term our bullnose regulator.
Okay, this is for the nose piece.
This is the regulator for both.
Okay.
This is a regulator for both. And you'll notice that this then has an outlet. So we set it here. So I'm first going to show you the in-nose cannula, which we put on here, push that on there, put around our head, and attach like that, and we can then adjust it, push it down.
Okay.
So it's now the two little outlets in our nose, and we now open up. Okay, we open up,
yeah.
We then get into our nose.
Okay.
At 2 liters per minute.
Okay. So if they want more, they can.
They can increase that, but you need nothing more than 2 to 4. Okay. If you need to change it and you want to go for more oxygen, and I would recommend they get those little oximeters to measure the finger.
We've got them, yeah.
So if you fall below 90, that's when you need to do it. And
Okay.
you'll notice just a few breaths of the in-nose will raise you.
Okay.
You need nothing more.
Okay.
But it's person dependent. This is now the full face, which you would put on, set it, let's say, from starting at about 12 or 15.
Okay.
Put it on, open up, the bag will fill, and you then just breathe the bag, but you would then adjust it based on the size of the bag.
Okay.
This is always on. You can adjust your flow with there, and that is liters per minute.
Okay.
Okay. When finished, close the valve, because you don't want to continue to be running.
Yeah.
With the worry with also 100%, so if someone smokes anywhere near and you've got 100% O2 in the environment, you have the risk of spark. So just the static created by your floor with 100% oxygen creates a flash risk.
Okay.
So always use a room that's fairly ventilated,
Okay.
so you're not super saturating the room with oxygen.
Okay.
Don't have a heater, don't operate it near any open flames. So you want a ventilated room because you have that risk of 100% oxygen with a flash.
Okay.
That's why I prefer the in-nose cannula, because it dilutes that oxygen down.
Okay.
So that's also why we go 60% as opposed to 100.
Okay.
Refilling, most dive operators, technical dive operators, I can give you some details, we'll be able to refill it, or I can do the refilling up here, and I'll show you my bank of oxygen. I've probably got about 20 oxygen big cylinders.
Okay.
So I do the pumping for a lot of the fire stations as well as scuba diving centers, and I've taken my mix and adapted it to the solution to stop people having to go into hospital just to get an oxygen treatment. You don't want to have to go through that whole procedure exposing the people around you to get some oxygen. You want to be able to sit at home in your own comfort getting oxygen.
Correct.
And that's what you need. And that takes a bit of the pressure off the medical people.
Now, if they are not in Joburg, it's a problem. Eh?
There are some people who do technical diving that I can put you in contact with.
In Durban, Cape Town.
In Durban and in Cape Town.
Okay, cool.
And then these now have been put in date, and I've marked them for 60% oxygen.
Okay.
Okay. If they need to chat to anyone, I'll give you guys some details and I can talk to her, but I know the technical divers out there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What we're going to do now is just to verify that you got the right mixers. So this is a digital gauge. We're just going to first confirm the pressure. So we're sitting at 213 bar.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll show you the mixers in a second. Sorry, I can't talk to that thing in my face. I promise you I'm as healthy as a horse. I take my vitamin C, my vitamin D, my zinc.
It's getting out of hand.
My hydroxy.
It's scary. Eh?
Okay, and this one is 215.
Okay, cool.
So they're nice and full. And what we're going to do now is to show you the oxygen percentage. So the air around us is 21% or 20.9.
Okay.
It's a little bit less because of altitude. That's why your car goes better at the coast than it does up here. So we set it at 20.5 because I just can't get it because of the pressure. I can't get it more. So we now put it on here. And we're now just verifying the percentage of oxygen in there, and it's actually because of atmospheric, it's changed from 61 to about 63.
That's fine.
Okay, this one is also, so I make them at 60, 61, but because of atmospheric change, it's about 63.
Cool.
Okay, so you see they're full, they've
Can I cut video?
yeah, cut video.